What is going back, everybody? Give me another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free future redeem on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. It's the last time because we're able to go and take on the last of its standard quest that has already got finished. So we're able to go and challenge the automaton is what those guys that used to call it in that mechanic, because it's the one of his Aladdin that we took out because we were able to challenge it into a battle. And now, since we've successfully gotten all the rewards that we can carry on for our next activity, so we're able to go and check in back with the menu real quick, because there's something that we must go over to Infinity Growth real quick by checking it with each characters. So we're able to go and unlock their full potential. So it's a seat to me because we can go ahead and check to decide what to choose from. So we're able to go and unlock every other each character's kits. So you know what? Let's start off with Glimmer. Well, I think she'll be put in good use for healing everyone. So yeah. So let's make sure we unlock that new kit. Now what we get here. So this is the Will to Aid. Boost the healing arts recharge speed by 20% when ally is at low HP. Okay, may seem interesting, but yeah, let's make sure we get all the experience of our HP. And we get here is the rapid response to boost the speed of ally or revival by 20% and raise the healing by 5. Alright, well let's keep at it.
I learned a skill.
Okay, so we get the Soothing Fire restored nearby allies at HP on Arthur. Execution amount of heal is equal to 40% of user healing. Okay, let's get that. Now, that's something we need to keep in mind, because Glimmer is going to be the best fit tool to go ahead and heal everyone a lot quicker when the going gets tough, and several of each characters are going to get more and more healing than need. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this. So this is Great Garland. It healed nearby allies with art hits to match well 100% of healing power. Okay, well that sounds good. We should probably get that.
I'm really shaping up here.
Yeah, because we really should keep Glimmer a lot stronger. So we'll go get here the Elysian Anthem. So we're making sure we keep getting everything around here. So yeah, let's keep at it. So this is unlock art canceling, allows you to cancel one art into another art and raise an art damage by 25%. Okay, TP plus at start of chain attack increases TP by 5. Okay, we should probably get that. Now that's something we need to keep in mind in the future when we start chain attack, so we were able to go and keep up by only 5 of the TP. Well, that's more than much more accuracy. We able to keep at it to increase up our higher chance to go and get more chain attack, to increase up more embodiment to our arts by each characters. So something that I had to say for healing, Genius says boost the amount of HP heal from using healing art by 25%. Okay, well that's something we should keep.
I'll be even better.
Okay, so we got here the Will to Aid, boost the healing arts and recharge speed by 30% when ally is at low HP.
With this,
okay, well super important that way, because we gotta get Glimmer more stronger. Because she'll be put in good use for helping the team out a bit more. So yeah, let's get the last one for Illusory Bloom. So inflict blade upon it and hits. Okay, I think that's it. So we'll keep at least 32 AP. And yeah, I think that's over. So we're able to upgrade Glimmer some more. Now let's make sure we keep the team occupied. So let's go to arts. And yeah, well, it's Daybreak was still on. And we'll go for the one called, okay, what we got the skills. So yeah, so we got Healing Genius, Will to Aid, and Rapid Response. Okay, so we got all of those free. So let's go over to Gems. So you know what, we should probably go ahead and, oh wait, we can't unlock that anymore. So wait a minute. So we can't unlock that yet. Okay. Well, it's fine. I mean, that the Glimmer can keep the circlet of wisdom, so that's the only way we go boost up the healing by 25%. Okay, now let's see. Now, so what's the battle manual volume 2? When a chosen multiplies a TP from a necessary character to add by 125%, valid only for this order. Okay, you know what? I think that Glimmer should hold on to it. Okay, Glimmer, you can take the battle manual volume 2. You should hold on to that. And I think that's something to score by everything. So yeah, we were well perfect fit to get stronger. So yeah, let's make haste back at the Colony 9, at Colony 9 camp. So wait a minute, now there is another data quest. Okay, well now first off we want to make sure we take on standard quest and then story mode first. Okay, so let's make haste back there, and let's make sure we get everything done around here because there's so much to do around here in Colony 9. So let's go to the old Ether Furnace and we enter it. This construction caught your eyes, has it? Yes. Someone mentioned before that it's not in working order. I was just thinking maybe if we replace a few of the parts, it might be possible to get it running again. Now you mentioned it, if we got this thing working again, we'd be able to process games into a higher degree of purity. And if we could incorporate the tech into our portable version, it might be a huge step up for us. Cannot get a good game set up when you're in a scrap. If we can get the power up, I say we go for it. Agreed. Given the opportunity, it'd be a good investment of our time. Shall we give it a go then? Yes, sir. I don't see anything immediately wrong with it from the exterior. We could start by replacing some of the internal mechanism. It might be the heat regulator that's malfunctioning. It wasn't raised the game purity. I see your point. Let's look into it. Okay, now this one says here the Dillon Ether Furnace. Okay, so we go ahead and accept the quest. So it says a chain part to repair the old Ether Furnace. Okay, so we go into it with the A button. If we try swapping out these parts.
The thing you were after.
Okay, well, it sucks. So turns out to me because we don't have enough parts to go ahead and chain to react this old furnace. Okay, well, that's something we can come back to later. So this is the old Ether Furnace. We might as well come back to that later. So let's make sure that we steady on task with the story right now. So we're gonna have the quest off. So these are the quests we can come back to later. The non-point metal needed and the derelict Ether Furnace. So we want to make sure well, you know what, let's have that deactivated. And let's rest at the Colony 9 camp. So let's see, now we got here is some of the people that we gotta talk to. So talking to Finley. Essel. Don't wait, Finley. We'll bring him back and just wait. Okay, it's a promise.
A most uncommon item.
Okay, so what we got here? A magnet clay? Okay, now that's something we can keep for later. So that's something we can hold on to. Okay, now let's go and look at this map real quick. So looking at this whole map. So it seems like what we got here is some of these unknown mass signal going on around here and every other spot in between. Yeah, because turns out there is a lot to the backtrack here. So there's just too much to go around here in Colony 9. But now, I mean, going out exploring and doing what you gotta do, but just picking up a few accessories and that kind of junk, I mean, we won't stick around to just doing what we gotta go around by swarming to kill all of these monsters. But you know what? Yeah, I think this is it, because this is the rest spot where we go and rest assured.
Enough time for prep.
So yeah, I think we can make preparation by checking in with the S reader real quick.
How should I go about improving this?
So to me, because we are not gotten two other paint totem board. So we need to find two other paint totem boards. So how in the world are we supposed to find those? Okay, so we need to get one more for the twin generator and two more for the shining Alok antler. So, and we need to get three more for the shark's flower whiskers. Okay, so we already killed just only one of this sharks. So I'm assuming we come back to find all of the materials later. Right now, let's make sure we go and start off by cooking. Okay, now we may not have the right recipe to go and cook up anything right now. Okay, now let's check in with Gim. So did we collect enough Gims recently? I mean, let's double check. Okay, well that's nothing new yet. Okay, so it seems like that Matthew is enjoying that grub there.
I'll rest my feet if you don't
Okay, I
mind.
see that Raphs and Matthew are just getting along each other smoothly.
Righty-ho. I'll go have a chat with Dillon. I want to ask how all the city folk have been getting on. Got any plans yourselves?
I think I'll pay a visit to the command center. I want to see what Shulk's up to.
And I'll, I don't know. What should I do?
If you're bored, you can come with me. I need to pick up a few things at the market.
Yeah. Okay.
Right then. Catch you in a bit.
Right. So you haven't seen Niall?
I'm really sorry, Matthew. It was hard enough for the six of us to escape. But hey, it wasn't just our group. I heard Naomi's group made it out as well. There's a chance she's with them.
Naomi?
It seems Caleb tried to stop them, but they weren't able to hear him. We think they were headed towards Fornis. Except, he said he was too far away to see who was actually with her.
Right.
This is Niall, though. Bet she's with him, A-OK. She's like you, mate. Hard as nails and twice as tough.
Uh-huh.
You've got it so much easier, you know. At least yours is well behaved.
You're jealous? That's a surprise.
That's not what I mean.
Nothing about this is easy. There's this awkward distance between us. I'm just lucky that things panned out this way.
Is that right?
It's all about how to handle things in the moment. That's the crux of it. Or at least I think so. You were independent from a young age, right?
Yeah, well, apart from Gramps sticking to me like glue. But I supported myself.
That explains it then. The way you think of her. As being somehow different from you. The paths you've walked are too unfamiliar. No? Try talking to her again. But be yourself. Actually... Perhaps she'll be the one who comes to you.
Hey, Shulk and Rex! The search party's returned!
Huh? You've not found a single person?
There were clear signs of combat, that's it. But, as I've informed you, we've not been able to confirm any survivors. There were no husks present either, so I'd expect it to have been monsters.
But even then, can't see the whole group croaking it. Nagai's unit should have been the cream of the crop.
Any case, we brought back anything we could find on the scene. Most objects belong to the unit, but there were also a few oddities.
Namely?
According to Karom, things that may have potentially belonged to city refugees. Oh.
Where'd you find this? This belonged to Nael. Tell me!
Like I said, the location of the SOS.
Is that true? You better not be lying.
Matthew!
It is, I'm not. It was with everything else on the ground by a tree.
Oh no. Nael.
Matthew.
This Nael. She a relative of yours?
She's my little sister. I've been looking for her for so long.
Right.
Hey, Linka. Where was that emergency transmission coming from?
According to the search team, somewhere in the vicinity of Ragwell Lake.
Oi, stop right there. You're not seriously planning to head out there alone?
Yeah. This is my problem. Nobody else's. I've got to see it for myself.
Ragwell Lake is quite a distance from here. I'd strongly recommend that you at least take some kind of escort.
You don't get it. I finally have a lead. If whoever attacked the search party's still there, all the more reason for me to go and rescue her.
All right. Keep your shorts on. Nobody's telling you no here.
We were planning to head there as well, in fact. A whole search party taken out is no trivial matter.
Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on you.
No need. We don't really have the luxury of time, it's true. Then I suppose it's time to use the ether slide.
Ether slide?
Take a look over here. An ether slide is, well, put simply, it's a method of conveyance that uses the flow of ether for propulsion. You can think of it as sliding along a wire made of ether. Using an ether slide would get us pretty close to Ragwell Lake.
Teacher and Riku developed this technology together. Amazing or what?
Yes, it's really impressive. The technology is fascinating.
If you're so curious about it, would you mind lending me a hand?
Absolutely.
Let me give you the necessary materials.
Alright, now look at what Shulk got us here. So what we are able to obtain via the trial black shard, wool rock, and ether cylinders. Alright, so we got one of it's a trial black shard, 3 of the wool rocks, and 2 of the ether cylinders. Okay, something that I had to do for putting into the old ether furnace, I'm not entirely sure. Well, that may seem super important. Well, let's just go over and listen to what these characters are talking about.
What odd ether crystal structure.
The ether in these was transformed due to the effects of the black fog. I call them black shards.
So they only form where there's black fog?
That's right. They're pretty rare, and all the more valuable for it. That said, we need them when building the ether amplifiers used to project the wires.
Got it.
Right. That'll do for exposition. Let's get to crafting the equipment.
Yeah, can't wait.
Ether slides. Once they're constructed in the field, these are structures of project a rope are made of ethers which you can then slide along to travel to higher or lower grounds. Okay, well, it seems like a base of a cool new mechanic there we're looking at here because we're able to go and learn more stuff about ether slides. That's something I'm interested into. So let's go ahead and interact with A. And yeah, and take a look at the bright side. So we're able to put only but 2 of the wool rod, 1 of the trial black shard, and 2 of the ether cylinders. Right next to the ether slide.
We'll have this up in no time.
Pretty much we will. Pretty much. Okay, good as new. Okay, so that go ahead and zip line.
Wire tensions within parameters. Good. Looks like it worked.
Yeah. Now Ragwell Lake really is a stone's throw away.
Okay, so first off, I want to go ahead and take command as... Actually, I play enough with Shulk, so why won't we have A come out. And speaking of which, because there is another of this standard quest coming back somewhere next to Dillon. Yeah, so Dillon got a new standard quest, so we go and talk to him. Dillon, you son of a gun. Oh, Matt. Hi, Matthew. Wait a sec, Mickey? That's right, long time no see, huh? Mate, this is wild. Last I saw you, you were fitting as a rake. Yeah, well, I kept up my training like you told me. Never miss a single day. Always a perfectionist. Good on you. Glad to see you're the same old Mickey. So, what's for the goss? Don't leave in the old powder out in the cold. Yeah, about that. Uh-oh. That sounds serious. Bad time for jokes? Maybe. It's just that we got a bit of an issue on our hands. Some kids went out to look for the food supplies around Tefra Hills and haven't come back. They were supposed to be done by now. Me and Mickey were thinking of heading out to the search for them. It's not for the first time that this had happened, though. We might be worrying for nothing. We'll go with you then. But the more irises are looking out, the better, yeah? With you there, you don't want to go away thinking that you could have done more. Thanks, Rax. Means a lot. Sorry for roping as you launched into this. Don't worry about it, mate. What's our friend for? We really appreciate the help, but don't we, Dillon? Better head out the sharp bit then. Try to keep up Mickey Mick. I'll not slow you down, not today. Okay, new standard quest here says hunt for the kids. Okay, so now we are hunting for kids now. So we're able to gain 6 AP, so that's more we can save up for the better experience. And really for today's quest, if we go scroll down a bit, something that had to do for hunt for the kids. So it says here, accompany Dillon and Mickey on their search for the missing children. Okay, so we get here is another of this art lock kick and one of this torchlight rain. Okay, now that's something that we need to pick widely to choose whichever art that we able to unlock for each characters. I mean, we've got to pick to decide which one to choose from. Okay, so we already have that activated already. So let's go ahead and look for them somewhere at the Tefra Hill. Okay, well, it can't be that far. I mean, we can go ahead and get there on foot. And we're able to go and listen to this old school music of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 over and over again. Yeah, because I kind of looking at this soundtrack. I mean, it keeps getting catchier and catchier every time because this music slaps. I can't lie. I mean, it just holds a bunch of this attention to it because turns out that the music felt so generous and all because everything is kind of loving the base of why the fact is they just, let's just say, I mean, Nintendo did a great job of bringing that song back into the original of the Xenoblade Chronicles, which brings so much joy to see that the soundtrack back into the third Xenoblade Chronicles, because the franchise is just growing much more bigger. I could imagine because the Nintendo worked so hard to bring that song back. I guarantee that. Okay, so now that we wait until the game loads, so we figure out where the kids are going and why they had to be so stowaways. Not seeing any kids around. Look, a Kabesi husk. You think that the kids that got cut up in a skirmish and had to run? Unlikely. If there had been an incident, I expected to see an Agni and husk too. Huh? Then what do we think went on here? Matthew, Dillon, over here. Look, footprints. It looked like some of them might belong to the kids. Hey, nice looting, Mickey. These are other trash, though. Doesn't look great, does it? Let's get moving. Right. Yeah, we need to pick up the pace. Okay, well, let's go ahead and follow these big footprints. So these enemies are level 19. I mean, they won't harm us by any way. And we have to go and follow the child's footprints. It's what the objective said. Alright. So we go and follow it, see where it leads to. Alright, so we pick up here is Blossom Belt. And everything that is that is spotted on the ground. So these are the kids that went into some trouble with these monsters. Fall beasts. No way that these are fall beasts. The demon things? What? Don't freak out, Mickey. We can rinse of these things. You know it. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll try. Okay, so we're getting Mickey and Dillon to help us gain some extra support. Okay, so it seems like that glimmer is going to get stronger by this, okay? So we're able to keep at it, so we need to go ahead and gain a whole lot of healing for this. So we want to make sure we get the team growing stronger, alright? So we're going to get more breaks. Okay, so someone did lock in with one topple, good job. Well, it had to be Rat that launched out with a topple. Because Rat is the one with the anchor shot. So we got here is the hold on. So we get to go use Cross Mirage. Alright, so we just go ahead and send that flying sky high. And I'll go ahead and place a light field there just in case. Okay, well this should be quick and easy. Nice, quick and easy. It's alright, you're safe now. Can you move? Yeah. That's what's so scary. But you were very brave. You just let us take care of everything from here on, okay? Fall Beast. That's what was about being the last that I expected. Damn, am I glad that you came all along now, Matt. Yeah, all good. But the kids are safe, and that's what matters here. Sorry, Matthew. I fell apart there when you needed the most. You've never seen a fall beat before, right? I don't blame you. Things are pretty freaky. So you fight the monster like that on top of Mobius. I think I need to really start to get in a grip. To do something of that matters to people. Maybe then if I try hard enough, I'll be strong enough to save your bacon for a chance. Well, you go, Mickey boy. If there's anyone that can do it, you can, my man. Hey, Mickey. How about that you stop daydreaming about your future self and finish your task at him first? Oh, right. I'll do that. You guys can relax now. Me and Mickey will get me and the kids home. Besides, I think you got your own business to take care of, right? True that. At least we know those scams are in good hands. Safe journey home, yeah? Alright then. Now that's one of the standard quests completed, so we're able to gain full experience. Okay, so it says, but the party kept the fall beats at bay and let the children come to no harm. Our trusty friend and his junior will take care of things from here. Okay, now looking at here, so we're able to get one of his art unlock kit and one of his torchlight ring. Now we're getting here is brand new stuff available. So if we go and check back at the menu real quick, so checking with each character, so we'll check to the side to choose what sort of accessory we can unlock. So actually no, I think it's gotta be, yeah, so it's arts. So we're able to pick to decide which art to choose from. So it seems like that Nico still had the Blitz Punch. Okay, and A got here the one that's called Sky Foil. Interesting. Okay, let's check in with Rax. So Rax still got the crossblade. And for Shulk, okay, so it seems like that we already unlocked here is the second slot for art. And Shulk get to go and learn Monado Rage. Okay, so it seems like that Glimmer only got one art unlocked. So yeah, so we're going for A. So you know what, we should go and give A the Sky Foil.
My repertoire's expanded.
Alright, so we go and unlock that. And go and give it to her. And yeah, that's it. And take a look for her skill. So she was able to go and learn the skill called Light Saving Sword. So that go and heal maximum by 100%. Okay, now let's make sure that we get B side done. So let's see now. We got here the Shaker Edge for enhanced arts. Okay, so for the learned art we get to learn is Lost Ray, and it had no reaction to it. Yeah, well, some of these AP are getting more expensive. I guarantee it. So you know what? We should go and unlock this last of this unlock kit. Okay, so what else can we go get for A? Okay, something for Skyfoil. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I really think we should go and get more for a life-saving sword. We really should. Because that's the only way we're gonna get A more stronger, is that we have to keep using more life-saving sword. Alright, so it looked to me because we're all set here. So let's take a look for, actually, yeah, we already saw it already because that life-saving sword is already there. And for the accessories, so let's check in. So we still got here the butted choker. So it boosts aggro reduction over time by 80%. But you know what? Let's try it. It may seem interesting to go use, but I recommend that we go try it just for once. Okay, you know what? I think we're done looking. So let's make sure that we put that away. And of course, so we have to head for Regel Lake, where the district signal came from. Okay. So Regel Lake it is, so we'll probably go ahead and pick this up more later because we already took on our standard quest, our first day of rescuing the kid from being attacked by the fall beast. But yeah, I think that we'll have to do it for the day, you guys. So next time on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we will be heading on foot to Regel Lake and go ahead and check in to see where the distress signal is coming from. And we'll go ahead and make the most of it as checking around things on doing more of fun activity stuff around here on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and stay tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. If you're liking the series, if you want to see more of a Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be stay up there notified when the news and awesome videos have it on the way. So that's going to be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We'll be picking up more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.